was learning techniques, in fact they weren't even really techniques, they were actually, I was doing exercises. I thought I was painting. It wasn't. I was being given exercises, but there was no connection as to what that exercise meant in a studio practice or in the development of a technique. After a couple of years of that and discovering that I was going to be my own teacher and researched different ways of seeing things and it's probably the long way around. Well, it is definitely the long way around. But anyway, in that long way around, the immersion was so intense. It's only now, so this is about 17 years later, that I feel that the painting side of my work is ready to blossom. Sculpture is different. Sculpture was an immediate thing for me, and my sculptures sell, and they very and there is no thought in it. There is no, and I think, and the difference between sculpture and the painting experience was, with painting, I went to learn to paint, and I think I picked up a lot of rules that I wasn't equipped at that time to know how to break them. Whereas sculpture, I had nothing. I just picked up some clay, and my very first sculpture, I cast in bronze. It doesn't really matter the age group, from the age of 5 to the age of 85. The opportunity of creating mosaics in public spaces and learning about the art form of these types of programs that I offer is they've become a well-being and a healing. Because when you are engaged with your art, your mind is thinking creatively how to resolve either with colour or with line or with movement. And whatever maladies you may have, they don't come into your mind at all. So for that whole period of time, it's like the body's had the opportunity, some peace to heal. How I grew up in dirt and mud, no shoes. Used to love climbing trees. I was very much a tomboy. I grew up at Lidcombe, out west, and Greystanes and Strathfield. We moved around a little bit. Grew up as a Greek Australian. Grew up dancing. We grew up very independent. I don't remember any kind of mother-daughter conversations or father-daughter conversations, except if I was in trouble. I love that. I love learning about other people and their lives and the decisions that they've made and what's led them to different places. What your fundamental calling is your gift. It's very natural for you to do it. It doesn't mean that you don't study. It doesn't mean that you don't train. It doesn't mean that you don't continuously learn. It's not a state of arrogance because you know this. It's actually a state of responsibility, a very deep responsibility. I know what my calling is, and my calling is a teacher.